Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi wa kafa wa salamun ala ibadihi alladhina istafa. Amma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammadin fi awwali kalamina. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammadin fi awsati kalamina. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammadin في آخر كلامنا صلى الله على سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. My dear respected brothers and elders, Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with a great blessing, and this blessing is the blessing of Iman, Islam. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Like I mentioned before, there's so many billions of people in this world. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose me to be a Muslim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could have chosen a different religion for us. That's why I always say it is very, very important that we always thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this blessing. कि या अल्लाह तेरा शुक्रिया, मैं तेरा शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि आपने मुझे मुसलमान बनाया. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अला निअमतिल इस्लाम. तमाम तारीफ उस अल्लाह के लिए है जिसने हमें इस्लाम जैसी नेमत दी. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us a great blessing. We didn't ask for this blessing. We have to be constantly reminded, we did not ask for this blessing. We did not stand in a queue for this blessing. We did not have to fight for this blessing. We were born in Muslim houses. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought us up as Muslims. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us Muslim names. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us Muslim parents. So we should always thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, Ya Allah, I thank you for the blessing of Islam. At the same time, my dear respected brothers and elders, mothers and sisters, at the same time, we live in an area and we live in a community that many other non-Muslims live in as well. And as Muslims, we have traditions, we have festivals, we have Khushi ke Mauke. In the same way, like we have Eid al-Adha and we have Eid what's the other one's name? Eid al-Fitr, mashallah. We have Eid al-Fitr and we have Eid al-Adha. In the same way, there are different people, there are different religions which are around us, which practice different festivals, and they practice different things. As Muslims, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded us that we respect every single religion. We don't believe in their religion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you enough sense that you believe in your own religion. But we respect the other person's religion. At the end of the day, he is a human being. Whatever he believes in, we respect this. Whatever festival he is going to be entertaining himself with, we respect that. We don't participate in it. Like, for example, now, we have to look at reality now. We live in a time and age, even our area over here, a very small minority of Muslims. But constantly, the people around us, the non-Muslims around us, they are, at this moment in time, the season is, which season is it? Christmas. Okay, Christmas time. Our children are being taught in school a certain story about Christmas. That the father of Jesus, the mother of Jesus was Maryam, and the father of Jesus was Joseph the carpenter, and then the three kings came, and then the stars, and this, okay? Now, they are fulfilling their duties. In school, their duties are being fulfilled. They are dressing up as shepherds. They are dressing up as reindeers. They are dressing up as, kings and queens and everything. This is fine. We're not looking at this in the sense that is this halal or haram. They are children. They are innocent. They have to go through a curriculum through school. Yes, of course, you can say that I don't want to do it, then you don't have to do it. But if they are going through this, they are being taught a certain story. Correct me if I am wrong. Yeah? They are being taught. And they are not just being taught, they are being taught constantly. Because Christmas ka mauka hota hai. For example, when it's Christmas, it's not just going to be one day, is it? They're not just going to turn up to school one day and they're going to say that today is Christmas, so we're going to talk about Christmas today. No, uske liye ek puri tayari hoti hai. They do plays, they do different things. Do you understand? So our children, our Muslim children, are constantly being taught that the father is Joseph the carpenter. Jesus was the son of God. Na'udhu billah. Okay? Now, That's happening. That is happening. My question over here now is, how much are we telling our children about Islam? That's my question. How much are me and you telling my child, my daughters, my sons, the real story of Isa alayhi salam? खुद को पता हो तो किसी को बताएंगे ना, है ना? If you know something, if you know about it, then you're going to tell it. जब खुद ही कोरे कागज की तरह है, जब खुद ही कोई किताब ऐसी है जो खुली ही गई है पूरी जिंदगी में, तो कि अपने बच्चों को क्या बताएंगे? The point that I'm trying to make over here is, you need to educate yourself first. You need to educate yourself first and then tell your children. But if you are not going to educate yourself, if you are not going to read the Islamic version of the story of Isa alayhi salatu wassalam, then you cannot tell your children the truth. Then when your child comes to you and says to you that mum or dad, that Isa alayhi salatu wassalam's father, na'udhu billah, was Joseph the carpenter, then you're just going to say, kala roti, baat galla karenge. You're just going to say, eat and drink and chill out. And we will talk afterwards, because you have not educated yourself. So number one, we need to educate ourselves. In the schools, in the colleges, in the unis, in the big schools, they are doing whatever they are doing. Fair enough. We're not arguing with that. But at the same time, when your child comes home, it is your duty to teach him about the festival which is going on now. So if it's the Christmas, most of us don't even know why people celebrate Christmas. We don't even know. Bas zindagi ki daur mein chale ja rahe hain. Yeah? So why do people celebrate Christmas? Someone tell me, I've forgotten. Anyone? The two people that are hiding behind the pillar. Kaz and Ash. Yeah? Anji, kya story hai? Yeah? Come on.
I think a lot of Gorans even don't know what it's all about.
Yeah. So come on.
Taking present and whatever.
Come on, Professor Arshad. Yeah, go on. What is the real meaning? Why do people celebrate Christmas, huh? The birth of Christ, mashallah. Hamid, Hira, Nicola. H for Hamid and H for Hira. Aye. Yeah, mashallah. So look, Christmas. First we have to understand, why do people celebrate Christmas? Because they celebrate, they say that Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, Jesus was born on the 25th of December, and Jesus is the son of God. Na'udhu billah. Okay, may Allah protect us. Okay? This is what is being taught to my children and your children. Okay? We're not looking at whether this is right or wrong. In schools, they have to go through a certain stage. They have to go through certain stages. But when my child comes home, have you actually made the effort to teach him the real story of Isa alayhi salam? Yeah? So many children ask that, even children ask in mosque, like yesterday someone was asking that, can I have a Christmas tree at home? We won't say astaghfirullah. Children are innocent. Children are innocent. Now there's one way of arguing with this. If your child comes up to you and says that, can I have a Christmas tree at home, and you pick a jutti up like our and a litter up and say, right? That's one answer. But that's not the answer. In school they're getting love. At the Christmas time they're getting gifts, they're getting cards, they're getting sweets, they're getting chocolates, they're getting advent calendars. Kare aake litter. Kare aake litter. Kare aake juttiyan. So your child, which is he going to be more inclined to?
Yeah, where he gets the love then.
Where he gets the love. Because you have not educated yourself. Because you have not educated yourself about Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, you can't answer your son or your daughter why we cannot have a Christmas tree. Logical answer you cannot give. Islam says it's haram. Okay, Islam says it's haram. Okay? But a child, is that going to sink into a child? When a child asks you a number of times, can we give Christmas cards? Can we have lights? Can we have this? Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this? This. Every answer that you're going to say is haram, 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 haram. What are you putting in your child's heart? Love or hatred for Islam? Hatred. Because he's going to think everything I ask for, oh, Dad, can I have a helicopter? It's haram to fly a helicopter. Is it? Right, Dad, can I have a little car, toy car to play with? Oh, no, it's haram. Everything is haram. So he's getting love, she's getting love at school. Everyone's giving each other gifts. Everyone's giving each other, chocolate bars and everything. And at home, Bas, the haram machine guns loose. Yeah, everyone's getting shot, everything is haram. Yeah, can I stand up? It's haram. Can I sit down? It's haram. Can I lay down? It's haram. Everything is haram. So look, because you haven't educated yourself, you cannot educate your child in the most nicest way possible. So many of the children, even in class the other day, they asked, what does Christmas mean? Christmas realistically means people celebrating Isa alayhi salatu wassalam's birth on the 25th of December, and that he is the son of God. That's number one that we have to remember. Number two, many people, I've listened to many talks, and many people say, what do we say when someone says Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas meaning, Merry meaning khushi, and Christmas, like I just told you, khushi ka din hai, tahwar hai, theek hai na? So I was listening to some answers on YouTube, and one person said, Muslim guy, he says, you know what guys, when someone says to me Merry Christmas, what I say is Merry Christmas. Merry meaning bad. Allahu Akbar. What did he say? I say everyone. If it's in the till, it's in the queue. I say, bro, say it to me. Say Merry Christmas. What do I say? I say to him in return, Merry Christmas. He goes, oh, no, keep it a Merry Christmas. He goes, what I'm trying to say to him is, you have a bad day. You're giving him a bad dua. Merry Christmas. One person said, he goes, when he says to me, Merry Christmas, he says, I say, Merry Christmas. when someone says to me Merry Christmas, I say to him Merry Christmas. Come on, man. Is that the answer? I'm sorry, I'm telling you reality. Yeah? One person said, he goes, when he says to me Merry Christmas, I say Merry the Christmas. Merry meaning? Hazrat? Maryam. Have you got no shame? What are you saying? Eh? What are you saying? Who are you talking about? A surah was revealed in Quran regarding Maryam alayhi salam. A surah was revealed regarding Maryam alayhi salam. So now we live in an area. It's reality. Who teaches our children? Non-Muslims teach our children. When you go pick your child up at school, they say to me, Merry Christmas, Khalid. Right? Now what are you going to stand there? Are you just going to stand there and freeze? Oh, hun meki kawa, WD-40 liao. Yeah? Hun meki kawa. Are you just going to stand there and freeze? Oh, what shall I say now? Ring the Imam. What shall I say? Imam online, Islamic Q&A. Educate yourself. You don't have to stand. Many people that you have dealings with every single day. Muslims we have dealing with every single day. Judo Pakistan Janana. Oh, Patrick, take care of my house. Oh, Jillian, take care of my house. You just watch my house, watch my car, darling. Oh yeah, we love you so much. Yeah? Oh, don't I tone? Oh, don't I? Tone. You use this tone. Watch my house, watch my car. Yes, Mr. Mohammed, we will take care. And I tell you what, non-Muslims, they keep to their word. They will look after your car, they will look after your house. Now, at festival time, when they're supposed to be enjoying themselves, you don't want to see them in the morning at school time because Merry Christmas, you don't want to see him because he might just say Merry Christmas to me. So what am I going to say? Look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows your intention. Allah knows your intention. What does it say in the Quran? If anyone is going to kill you. If anyone is going to kill you. And they say to you, I will only spare you. I will only spare you if you turn away from Allah and His Rasul. Na'udhu billah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Right? What does it say in Quran? You can say that I have left Allah and His Rasul. But inside your heart's clear, isn't it? Your heart's clean. If it comes to that stage, I'm saying Allah hifazat farmay. If it comes to that stage, then at least you can protect your deen, can't you? Does Allah not know your intention? So when someone says Merry Christmas to you at the till, as a practicing Muslim, yeah? You're not interested. You're not interested. So the answer to this, when someone says Merry Christmas to you, what is the answer to this? I am teaching you. I am telling you. All you have to say is enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your holidays. Because many people say, when you say Merry Christmas, when you agree with them, and when you say Merry Christmas to them, in return to the non-Muslims, then it is like you are saying to them that we are sharik. We are with you in your happiness, on the day that you are going to be celebrating the birth of Isa alayhi salatu wasalam on the 25th of December, who is the son of who is the son of God. So we're happy. So instead of freezing, you have dealings with people. You go to places. There's people that work with you. One person was saying to me, he goes, I go to work. All through the year, he chills out with the people, the workers. You work with about 35, all through the year, non-Muslims. Yeah? Gives them fives, hugs them, chills out with them, has cracks jokes with them. And he goes, Christmas time, when they say Merry Christmas, he goes, Main bola ho jana. Changa banda wa. Main bola ho jana. He goes, I don't listen to it. I don't listen. He goes, they question me. That why don't you answer it back? And he was telling me, he goes, I don't answer them back because I might lose my iman. There's ways of dealing with it. Allah knows your intention. Allah knows your intention. So the answer to this is happy holidays. If someone says Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Enjoy your holidays. Have a good time. May God guide you. May God guide you. You understand? You don't have to give him a massive lecture. We don't say Merry Christmas. The reason why we don't say Merry Christmas because we believe in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we believe that it is we lose our iman. Namaz padni nahi, and if you say Merry Christmas, iman lose ho jata. You lose your iman more when you don't read salah. But Umar radiallahu ta'ala says that person that does not read salah, he loses his iman comes out of his heart. You're not bothered about that. You're not bothered. Namaza jo utte namaza chutti jani, alright? You're not bothered about that. But Merry Christmas, there's a massive issue. Merry Christmas, there's a massive issue. So the answer to this, even people that are, like for example, people that are coming into contact with people every single day. Someone sits in your taxi, you're driving them around. They're going to say Merry Christmas to you, aren't they? They're going to say, are you just going to kind of, astaghfirullah, go back there, astaghfirullah. What are you going to do? You're going to get this all the time. Can you not wish them good? That enjoy your holidays, have fun, do what you ever want to do, but inside your heart, your heart is clean, that we love Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and do dua for them, that Allah guides them. Look, this moment in time, this Christmas period in time, if you knew your stuff, what do you mean by knowing your stuff? If you had educated yourself regarding Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, then you can talk to them on a level. You can say to them, people ask all the time that who was Jesus, what do you believe in? What do you believe in? Then you can say to them that a Muslim, his iman is not complete. A Muslim's belief is not complete up until he doesn't believe in Jesus. A Muslim's iman is not complete. If you believed in all the prophets and you said that I don't believe in Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, are you still a Muslim? No. So learn some terms which you can come together with them. Yeah? It's very easy to fall out. Why don't you celebrate Christmas? I am a Muslim. I don't eat pork, I don't eat pig, I don't drink. Okay, well why are you sitting in your car then? Why are you taking my money then? So instead of that negative, bring positive stuff. When they bring the topic of Christmas up, talk to them about Isa alayhi salam. Say to them that we believe in Jesus as well. If you're celebrating the birth of him today, 25th of December, we believe that Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is a prophet, and our belief is not complete until we don't believe that Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is a prophet of Allah, prophet of God. And then the other thing that you say to them is the gap between the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam and Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is so close. He is the closest to us. He is the closest to us. The other thing is I'll tell you, the other thing is that if you look at these plays, these plays that go on in schools and that, yeah? What does Isa alayhi salatu wasalam dress in? Does anyone know? How does he dress?
Shepherd.
Yeah, but what's his clothing like? Yeah, what's his clothing like? It's a jumma. And what's he got on his head? He's got that turban thing, isn't it? So realistically, we are following Isa alayhi salatu wasalam more than Christians. Look at his dress code. Now, have you ever been to a play where we're just chatting, we're just talking, I'm just giving you something to think about? Do you understand? Have you ever been to a play where Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is dressed in a vest and shorts? No, I'm just saying, no. What is he dressed in? He's dressed in a jumma, a full robe, exactly like this. You understand? And he's got a beard. So you come to common terms, you tell them that, look, if you look at Isa alayhi salatu wasalam and you look at today's Muslim, they're correct. I'm just saying, the way that he dressed, we're not doubting the fact that someone's going to ring me afterwards, isn't it? I wear trousers and shirt. Is it haram? I always get this, isn't it? I wear trousers and, you said in a bayan, right? We can't do this. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about covering your satar. We're not talking about that. So if anyone's even thinking now that I'm going to send you a message, you'll get it off me. If you send me a message, I got to wear jeans and wear this and is it haram? It's not haram. Chill out, man. Read your namaz. But the point that I'm trying to make is, come when you talk to non-Muslims, bring them on common points. Now look at Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, how he was dressed. Majority of the people, when you go to watch these plays, he's dressed in a jubba. He's dressed in that thing around his head, and he's got a big beard. So tell them about Islam. This is your chance to tell people about Islam. I told you last Jumma as well on Saturdays in Huddersfield, 2 hours every single day. On a Saturday, there's 2 Muslims that stand there, and they don't call anyone towards Islam. The way they dress, they're just standing there and they're just handing information out. You can go to them, you can speak to them. I have seen non-Muslims take Qur'ans off them. I have seen with my own eyes. Non-Muslims have come to them, talked to them, and they have taken Qur'an off them. It's a way of spreading deen. It's a way of spreading deen. This is a form of dawah. I mean, if I had Saturdays off, I would be there every Saturday. And I asked him as well, I goes, do people come? He says, loads of people come. People are lost. People are lost. And if this is your chance to guide them, if you can guide them a little bit, and sometimes just one sentence can change a person's life. And sometimes you just talking about Isa alayhi salatu wassalam might just be like a platform where they start thinking about Islam. Just the other day, I had a call, and there was a non-Muslim, she was a Muslim sister now, and it was a non-Muslim sister, and she says that I'm interested in Islam. She says, I live in Halifax, I've seen that you're selling Islamic books. Can I come down and have a look? So I said, come down, have a look. So I asked her that, how did you accept Islam? And same thing, like a portion of Quran, or looking for the true religion. Looking for the true religion. She said, like so many people, what she didn't say, so many people say that if I looked at the Muslims of today, it put me off Islam. If I look at the Muslims today, it puts me off Islam. But when I read the scriptures, when I read the book, when I look at the translation, when I look how the Prophet ﷺ's life is, and how Islam is actually supposed to be, then she says it brings me closer to Islam. So I have to ask myself a question, am I just a hurdle in people's path? The way I talk, the way I walk, the way I act, at Christmas time, even any time, the days that I get off, doom damaka on the streets, beard idea and he's saying MF words on the street. It's something to think about, isn't it? So are you bringing people closer to Islam, or are you pushing them away? On the day of judgment, what if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stands you up and he says that this person was looking at you and you put him off Islam? This person was ready to accept Islam, but you put him off Islam, the way you were acting. Okay, so first of all, over here, lesson number 1, we need to educate ourselves, not just regarding Isa alayhi salatu wassalam, regarding everything of our religion, anything. Just pick a topic, educate yourself, and at this moment in time, you can talk to people about Isa alayhi salatu wassalam. You can educate them, talk to them. Now we believe in Musa, we believe in Isa alayhi salatu wassalam. Anyway, moving on. If years ago, about 3-4 years ago, I went into this library over here, and I used to listen to a lot of talks, and I was just listening. I just wanted to know that it was Christmas time again, and I was thinking to myself that, why not educate yourself regarding Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, but let's have a look at what God is saying about Isa alayhi salatu wasalam in their Bibles. In their Bible, okay? So instead of just sitting at home on your mobile phone and going on Instagram and saying that, oh, that's nice, like, and expecting a message of this person or him or her after about a year, and you still haven't got a message, and liked about 50 million pictures of theirs, right? Instead of wasting your time, educate yourself, learn one passage a day, learn something a day, learn one thing a day. Ek kissa, ek kahani, एक नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की कहानी, एक सहाबी की कहानी, एक सहाबिया की कहानी, one hadith, innamal a'malu binniyat, simple. If you listen to the children, innamal a'malu binniyat, everything depends on your intention. So imagine how much time you are actually wasting, and imagine how much time you could actually benefit yourself. So anyway, we look at one sentence, we look at one verse of the Bible. Okay, now this I was reading a few years ago, and I just came across it again, so I wanted to share with you. To educate yourself regarding, deen, and to understand, and to, like when someone is not debating with you, number one thing is, remember, when someone talks to you about Islam, the worst thing that you can do is go up on one, go pagal, you know what I mean, and start shoving your opinions down their throat. You have to be calm. People are going to ask you crazy questions. You have to be calm. You have to be relaxed. You have to be able to take a battering, especially if we don't know anything. So when they question you and you don't know anything, you're just not going to say it's haram, because they don't understand halal and haram. Anyway, I'm going to start off with one thing, and then if we don't finish this today, then inshallah we will carry on next week, okay? Look, you know Ahmad Dida, who has heard of Ahmad Dida? Yeah, loads of people have heard of Ahmad Dida, okay? He's a simple person, a normal person. As far as I know, he's not even an alim, he's not even an hafiz, he's not even anything, but you know the amount of work that he has done on behalf of Muslims regarding the Christians, and the amount of people that he's converted into Islam, to Islam, who have become practicing Muslims is amazing. Yeah, that's one person. Did he have 6 hands? Did he have 2 heads? Yeah, did he have 5 brains? What did he have? He was just a human being like me and you. He was just a human being like me and you. Simple. But what he did was he utilized his time. He used his time. And he educated himself. He educated himself to the extent where no non-Muslim could stand in front of him. If anyone brought an argument from the Bible to Ahmad Dida would convince him, and he would say to him, walk away from here, you decide now whether Islam is the true religion or Islam is not the true religion. So many people reverted to Islam. Okay, if one person can do that, why can't me and you do that? You know, mashallah, you're all young, you're all handsome, you've mashallah got very good brains. So the point that I'm trying to make over here is just don't let time slip away. Don't let time slip away. Don't waste your time. If you're sitting in your car, example, if I am sitting in my car and I am waiting, for example, I am waiting for a job. Do you understand what I'm saying? For example, I'm a taxi driver. Or if I'm a Malana and I'm waiting to read Salah and I've got 20 minutes, all right? Why can't I pick up a point and educate myself and let that stick inside my head? You work this out, 365 days in a year. In 1 year, how much things will you have inside there? 365. Many people say that I don't do this because it becomes an overload. It becomes an overload because kuch karna hi nahi. It becomes an overload, why? Because kuch karna hi nahi, so them 2 things that go in is overloaded, I can't learn anymore. I can't do anymore. Yeah? But the brain is amazing. The brain is amazing. When you feed it, constantly feed it, you will understand that your brain will open up. Your brain will open up. And if you can put 100 million things in there, for example, if you're struggling with 10 things, I can't remember this, I can't remember that, I can't remember this. Do you understand? When it comes to deen, we can't remember. When it comes to deen, we can't remember. When it comes to dunya, we can remember. When it comes to deen, if you start educating yourself and learning one thing every single day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open your mind. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open your mind. A time will come, I'll tell you something, a time will come, you will look at something. For example, a year later, you'll pick a book up and you will look at it. I want to learn this passage. Your one look will be so powerful, you'll be like, camera, that's it, put it away. I know people like that. Why? Because they've trained their brains. They haven't sat there idle. From Facebook to Snapchat, from Snapchat to Instagram, from Instagram to WhatsApp, then WhatsApp, Twitter, then Twitter, emo, then emo. There's no ending. There's no ending, is there? But instead of that, I'll tell you something else. What you can do is when you want to learn something, put your phone in airplane mode. Put your phone in airplane mode. If you want to learn something, you get your book. You want to learn something, you want to learn hadith, put your phone in airplane mode. No one's going to ring you. So you choose your time, half an hour. I'm going to educate myself. Half an hour, I'm going to learn tarjuma of a surah. How many of us know, we asked last time, how many of us know the translation of Surah Fatiha? And whoever puts their hand up today is going to stand up and read the translation. I'm not going to ask him. Go on. Koi hai Mike Alal? Anyone? आपको तर्जुमा पता है? चलो बिस्मिल्लाह.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रब्बिल आलमीन.
आऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम. पहले आऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम.
मैं शैतान मरदूद से पनाह मांगता हूँ अल्लाह ताला की. बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. शुरू अल्लाह के नाम से जो रहमान और रहीम है. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रब्बिल आलमीन. तमाम तारीफें अल्लाह के लिए हैं जो तमाम जहानों का रब है. अर्रहमानिर्रहीम जो रहमान और रहीम है. मालिक यौमिद्दीन जो बदले का दिन का मालिक है. इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन. हम तेरी ही इबादत करते हैं और तेरी ही मदद चाहते हैं. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم हमें हिदायत नसीब फरमा और सीधा रास्ता
Okay, pause there. Okay, now can we have an English dude? Someone speaks English. Koi hai English mein bolne wala? So majority of the youngsters that are speaking English, mashallah, respect to him. But I know why he knows it. I'm not going to say why he knows it. Okay, we're not going to go into detail, right? We know where he's from, mashallah, right? Someone local in English. Come on. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All praises be to Lord. Come on. Koi hai? Koi hai? This is my point. This is what I'm trying to make you understand. This is what exactly I am trying to make you understand. There's no one that is born over here that can translate Surah Fatiha. Honestly, God, shame on us. Shame on us. So what do? We go from here now, we get a glass of water at home, fill it up half and we jump inside it. What do? That's what we do. Because it's a shame. Charlie Sal, 50 years. We become 40, 50. We don't know the translation of Surah Fatiha. Yet when it comes to Janazah Namaz, Ochallah Janazah Namaz, you ask someone, read Janazah Namaz in front of me. Oh, Assalamu alaikum. Something to think about, guys. The point that I'm trying to make over here is do not waste your time. Educate yourselves. Do something on a daily basis which will take you closer to Allah. An example, Surah Fatiha. English, no one. Koi bhi nahi hai. No one. Something to think about, guys. So we're going to stop in here, inshallah. Next week, inshallah, we're going to carry on from the same topic, which is Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. I'm going to tell you something which is very, very important, inshallah. And the azan has been done, inshallah. Read the sunnahs, inshallah, then we'll carry on. Allah.